Chicago alderman slams governor and mayor for refusing to work with Trump. He said, "How many victims are we comfortable with?" Great question, because you have a federal government that's willing to work with you. We're not talking about a full government takeover, a military in the street. We're talking about working hand in hand with the federal government so that they can do something about this crime. I mean, 52, what was it, like 50, 52 people, something like that, got shot over Labor Day weekend, which is just in Chicago, which is just unacceptable. And they rather be anti-Trump so bad that they would allow crime to continue to ruin a once great city. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to play a clip, but before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from the Gateway Pundit, and they report that Chicago Alderman Ray Lopez recently appeared on News Nation and blasted Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson for refusing to work with Trump and his administration to improve public safety in the city, while making an explicit reference to the latest rounds of shootings and murders in the city. Lopez asked how many victims the city is willing to permit. The problem here is that Democrat leaders are being held hostage by the party's insane base that want constant war with Trump, even on matters that make perfect sense to the majority of the American people, like cracking down on violent crime. The Daily Wire reports that Lopez pressed Johnson and Pritzker to instead work with Trump and get any help he might offer in order to make the streets of Chicago safer for the people who live there, which, makes common sense. But I keep saying time and time again, the common sense have left the Democrat Party a long time ago. But let's listen to this clip here and hear what Mr. Lopez has to say about this ridiculousness of the governor and mayor.
We should be working to make sure that we are in coordination with each other. There's nothing stopping the mayor of the city of Chicago, the governor of the state of Illinois, from picking up the phone and reaching out to the president of the United States and saying, what can we do to be on the same page? We should all be looking to continuously decrease the amount of victims in our city and in our state. And instead, we're getting into this tit for tat social media back and forth nonsense, which is only putting the people of Chicago and the people of Illinois in the middle, in the crosshairs of the criminals who are going to use this time to exploit and go crazy, as we're continuing to see this weekend, where we've had multiple mass shootings, multiple victims, and no one wants to talk about them. I hear the governor talking about an invasion, an insurrection. I hear the mayor writing useless orders against the federal government. But what no one is talking about is, if our crime stats are decreasing, why can't we push with Donald Trump's help and decrease them even more? How many victims are we comfortable with? Because that's ultimately the subtext of what the mayor and the governor are saying, is that we are comfortable with the amount of victims we have right now. We don't need to improve on our numbers any further than that.
Facts. It's because they don't want Trump to be right on anything. They rather I was gonna say something. I was gonna really say something really bad, but I'm gonna take it back some, and let's just say that they rather Trump lose than he be right on something. So it's ridiculous. But Mayor Johnson and Governor Pritzker are putting their political ambitions and their egos. I think that's the main thing, is their egos, because they don't want to be proven wrong about the safety of the people of Chicago. I'm sorry, above the safety of the people of Chicago. It's sickening to watch it unfolding in real time as people are shot and killed. And the Chicago residents are begging. They're begging for Trump to come in and do something about it. And Mayor Johnson had the audacity to make a what an executive order for Chicago to not do anything or not cooperate with the feds whatsoever. It's just it's ridiculous. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave y'all comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.